Hello. This is my next part of the series. This is part 5. Uh, Picking off right where I left off, selling towards Herbivore Island. But first things first, there is some metal nodes over here. So this is another place where usually in a PvP situation, people will set up over there near the other metal just because it's right there next to the start area. Over here, though, if you start off, it's less likely that you'll find someone. So let's go ahead and run up here to the top of this thing in the pitch black. Now the metal's not as isn't as well isn't as good. You're not going to have as many pure metal nodes. You're going to have a lot more kind of the partial metal nodes that you're going to get a lot of rock from. Let's make a torch. But another reason I wanted to come here is because there should be a another explore node over here. There we go. Fire. And it's down toward it's like you're going towards the beach from the mountain. So you just gotta go down here. And this one is a little bit easier to find just because it does have some ruins around it. Like quite a bit of ruins, if I'm not mistaken. You know what? Let me go ahead and head towards the bottom. Because I need a drink of water. Always gotta. Oh boy. Raptors. Huh. Screw you. Screw you. You know what? Burn. Burn. Alright, I'm going to take off this helmet because it makes me look weird because I have a fat face. That is the problem with having a fat face. Everything looks weird on you. And a monkey. Don't have anything back. Oh shit. Nope. I'm out. I'm out. I believe I could fly. And more raptors. Ow. Die. Alright, so one thing that you can always do, you see these bad boys right here? Any type of tech dino. Instead of getting meat and things like that, you will actually get electronics and oil. You get this type of scrap metal and elemental dust. You don't really need that right now. It will come in handy once we get over to extinction, but on the island, you don't really need it. It's just a quick and easy way for you to get oil, which will come in handy later on whenever we start going to Aberration and to Scorched Earth. Might as well go ahead and come over here and get this drop. And it is hide armor. Exactly what I need. Alright, so let's get to moving. So hopefully it's not down there because I really don't want to get Therizino'd. Where the heck did it go? Usually I can find it no problem, but of course, once I decide to try and film it, I lose it. Alright, so it's back this way. I know that. Here it is. Jesus. Alright, here it is, right up here. Another Dino Dossier. It's on the Pegomastix, which is the dinosaur I have on my shoulder. Alright, now we can run back down this thing. Hello, monkeys. So we have more stuff for the forge. Let's see what our fire looks like. Alright, now let's get to moving on. We're hitting the high seas today. Alright, so I am going to risk it. I am going to sail across the open ocean. We'll see if I end up getting leaded or not. And luckily, we did not get leaded to death. So that is always a good thing. And here we are. Alright, so this is Herbivore Island. Oh, there's the lead. Okay. It doesn't seem like it's going to attack me right now. It probably will attack me on my way out, though. Now, for a lot of people, they like to set up base here on Herbivore Island for a number of reasons. A being that it is an island. In a PvP setting, islands are the best thing that you could have for base defense because, I mean, it naturally has base defenses, which is the ocean. The ocean is the most dangerous place here on the island. So, there's a good chance that if you're trying to sail over here in a boat, there's a chance that you're going to get leaded. I almost did. There's a shark. There's a shark. There's another shark. So that's another reason why there's the lead all the way down there. So to get dinosaurs from the mainland, which isn't super far, but it is somewhat far. You have to swim them across, which for a lot of people, it takes time. No dinosaurs except for water dinosaurs swim that fast. I mean, you do have like Sarco. You do have other dinosaurs that are part of like water dinosaurs, like Baryonyx and Sarco. I mean, they swim relatively fast, but they also serve no protection from turrets. So all you really have to do is line the beach with turrets, and if they're trying to swim dinosaurs over there to you, they're going to swim extremely slow, or they're going to get picked off by turrets. All right, so that's two dino dossiers right around here. There is two more. So on this island alone, there are four explorer nodes. Explorer nodes. You've got the two on the beach. One's on that little island. That one island that's not necessarily attached to anything, but it's still considered part of Herbivore Island. And like you saw, usually it spawns uh, a long neck on it, a Brontosaurus. But that's one island. Then it's the actual part of the beach. You find another one, and then there's two up top on this ridge. There's one right here. Explorer note, which is another Dino Dossier. A lot of Dino Dossiers. Alright, so let's try going around. So we'll go around, and there is one more over here somewhere. At least I believe it is. Could swear that there was one more up here. Maybe I'm just walking past it blindly. I'm not sure. Or maybe it all was in my head. Not completely sure. But another good thing is there are metal nodes up here. So you can always stop here while you're running around to get more XP. You can mine some metal. This is not going to be fun. We'll see if I die. No. Alright. Alright, so now let's see the next part. So I am going to grab this, grab that, grab some stone. Alright, so let's see. Now all we need is cementing paste. We need 20 cementing paste. I might be able to get that. We'll take all that. Okay, so for cementing paste, you can either gather it by running beaver dams, or you can gather it, or you can get your chitin or keratin and craft it. which this is only going to give us about 12, so it won't give us enough for us to do anything, but it's something. So let's eat some more. We got a few. This in here. We got quite a bit of metal, which is good because we need it. Cryopod. So I need crystal, fiber, hide, metal, oil, and then polymer. Okay. I do have quite a bit of that, so fiber, hide, some crystal. Need to grab that. So I'm gonna put this here, this here, this here, this here. I've already got 14 organic polymer. I'm only really going to be able to make a handful of these. So we'll go ahead and just grab my oil that I have gathered. And now we move on to green ob. I want to move to green ob just for a second to create some cryopods. Cryopods are going to come in very handy just for dino storage and dino management. I am so happy that they put these into the game. They have made things way easier. First, we've got a purple drop. Oh, please give us something good. A blueprint to a bullet. As you can tell by my voice, I'm so ecstatic that I got that. If you're wondering what I'm hoping to get whenever I do those, I am really honestly hoping that I can get some blueprints. I'm hoping that I can get some ascended blueprints, something good that I can use. What else do I need? Oh, I need metal. Durr. Alright, so I really need to make some more of those. One really isn't going to cut it. Because honestly, at this point, I kind of want to get a decent little amount of dinosaurs before I move away from herbivore. Finally, something. Swampland. I'm hoping to get a few dinosaurs. I mostly want an Anki and a Stego. Anki and Stegos are two very useful dinosaurs. Ankylosauruses are amazing for gathering metal. Stegos are great for gathering your berries. Way better than your parasaur. So, what I am now currently doing is I am about to go gather organic polymer. Gathering organic polymer is not the funnest thing you could do. Also, I would not recommend for a big base to do this, just because organic polymer does not stack very high. Ooh. You know what? We'll go ahead and grab an explore node. There's one. And we got our first mailing. Our very first mailing. So we're going to get away from there before we get eaten by wolves. So if you look whenever you're trying to spawn, the north is the hardest place for you to spawn. And it's for good reason. The north is very cold. It's extremely cold and it's full of dinos. Alright, am I not going to be able to get this? You dirty whore. Why are you up there? Alright. So that would be a no. But anyways, the north up here in the ice, it's full of very dangerous dinos. And it's also the hardest place to survive because it's always so cold. Like if you're going to live up here, then you have to have either really good armor or you're going to have to spend way more stats than you're going to want to on there's another explore node. You're going to spend a lot of stuff on a lot of your points on just trying to survive the cold, just on your fortitude. So there's some. Alright, so if you're wanting to get some organic polymer, the best thing you could do is kill these things. These little penguins, they give you organic polymer. And right there I have a good little number of them. So also, if you can't tell, these little shiny rocks, that's oil. So while the north is the hardest place to survive, it is also the most rewarding. Once you get up to a decent level, you can come up north here and set up a decent base, and you'll get massive amount of resources. There's so much oil, so many crystals just laying around, and the mountains here have massive amounts of metal. Of course, it's not as much as, say, Metal Mountain. There is one mountain that is called by most people who play this game Metal Mountain, and we'll fly over it just so you can kind of get a look at it, get a general idea of where it is. So usually whenever I make my base, it is around somewhere close to Metal Mountain, so that way I can make metal runs. This right here is Metal Mountain. Oh, good. And there's a Giga up there. So that will be fine. What level is it? Level 40. That's not bad. It's... So I very rarely find decent level Gigas that are really worth taming. Most of the times when you find a Giga, it is like level 5. Level 40 is a pretty decent level. We might decide to try and tame him. It is going to take a lot of time. At the very least, I am going to have to move him off this mountain and just look at all that. All that metal. It's just got all the metal up here. And there is an explorer node around here too. Where is it though? Here it is. And another Dino dossier. This one is for the otter. Aren't they adorable? Alright. Now. So this is Metal Mountain. This is where you're going to find all your metal. It's also where you can find massive amounts of your obsidian, so that way you can make polymer. Not organic polymer, just regular polymer. Regular polymer is the better thing to do, just because regular polymer does not waste, and it stacks at 100. Whereas organic polymer, it stacks at 20, and it will eventually spoil. You don't want all your polymer to spoil. Also, the higher you can stack it, the more stuff you can put in somewhere to make good gear. Because once we get up to making really high leveled gear, you're not gonna be able to make it in something like a smithy or a fabricator with normal stacks if you're using all of that polymer. So now we're going to go here. As you see, it stacks at 20, so that's not bad. So we'll go ahead and do that. Go ahead and deposit some oil. Now, unfortunately on this, you can only spawn... You can only create one at a time. I should have got more crystal. That'll be fun. Alright, so let's head back to Herbivore Island, and we'll go ahead and put away our Parasaur, and that will be the end of this episode. Next episode will be taming a lot of dinosaurs. We're going to be taming hopefully a good level Anki, a good level Stego. So let's see, we'll get back here. And we'll just show you what this does. So you walk up, you press the, first you need to put it in hand, press the right trigger. Or whatever thing you use to shoot, that's what you'll use. And then you'll grab Unfortunately, it will make it drop everything it has. So everything that's in here, it drops it. And we do not need berries right now. All right, there we go. Drop all of our berries. And for these, they do have a expiration date. For cryopods, they have 24 days. It doesn't really matter if you put them in here. If you put them inside of a preserving bin, that doesn't make any difference. But if you put them inside of a refrigerator or a cryo storage, I can't remember the name of it, but you're able to see it earlier whenever we were making these. If you put one of those on here, if you put one of those down and you put those inside of it, they tend to last a lot longer. All right, so we have Mastercraft Ghillie gauntlets. Unfortunately, it's not a blueprint, so I can't keep making these, but I can wear them. They are going to give me 91 hypothermic insulation. They're going to give me 11 armor, or 111 armor, and their durability is 199. Now let's look at my metal gauntlets. The armor is pretty close to the same. The durability is quite a bit more. The main thing is the hypothermic insulation. But we'll put them on. Alright, so now we'll go ahead and just do this. Pop everything in here. And I still need cementing paste. Only have 12. Alright, that's where this video will leave off. I hope to catch you next time. I hope everyone has a great day. And as always, please like, subscribe, and let me know what you think.